be seated. Welcome friends, family, faculty, students, distinguished guests, and graduates. My name is Courtney Wilson, and as Senior Class Vice President, it is my honor to welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. Today's ceremony marks a special commemoration of 4 years of hard work and effort in our transition to adulthood. Class of 2015, this is only the beginning. This may be the end of school memories, infinite worksheets, detentions, and high school drama, but I promise you, the future holds so much more. This is the beginning of taking everything we've learned and applying it to the times ahead. Whether we are continuing on to the university level, starting careers, or joining the military, we can demonstrate the positive qualities we've gained over the course of high school in any environment. We've had such remarkable experiences, and we'll take these unique memories with us wherever we go. Knowing that what brings you here today proves that you have what it takes to be successful. Class of 2015, congratulations. Benvenuti amici, familiari, docenti, studenti e ospiti. Mi chiamo Courtney Wilson e come vicepresidente è il mio piacere di darvi il benvenuto a questa cerimonia. Oggi segna una commemorazione speciale di 4 anni di scuola superiore e la transizione verso l'età adulta. Compagni di classe, questo è solo l'inizio. Questo è l'inizio di prendere tutto quello che abbiamo imparato in questi anni e applicarlo al futuro. Dimostriamo le qualità positive che abbiamo guadagnato nei corsi di scuola in qualsiasi ambiente. Abbiamo avuto delle esperienze straordinarie e porteremo questi ricordi unici con noi ovunque andiamo, sapendo che quello che ci ha portato qui oggi ci porterà successo nel futuro. Classe del 2015, congratulazioni.
Good morning. My name is Jasmine Cole. I am the senior class treasurer. It is my pleasure to introduce the salutatorian, Shamara Lane. She was born on June 4th, 1997 in Hampton, Virginia. Before arriving in Aviano, Shamara lived in South Carolina, Florida, Virginia, and Rhode Island. She moved to Italy during the summer of her junior year. She joined various sports groups and clubs, including the Recycling Club, Yearbook, the National Honor Society, the Future Pursuits of America, the Student Government, cheer, and softball. She is very kind, caring, and studious. She is extremely dedicated to her academics and everything she does, including softball. Shamara will be attending the University of South Carolina to pursue her degree in nursing. I would like to congratulate my good friend and fellow classmate for this huge honor. Without further ado, please welcome to the podium the class of 2015 salutatorian, Shamara Lane.
Good morning. Fellow classmates, teachers, parents, and family members, I am Shamara Lane, and it is a great honor and pleasure to stand before you as the class of 2015 salutatorian. First, I would like to thank all of our teachers, faculty, friends, and family members for being here this morning. You have all had such a profound impact on our lives, and and it's because of you that we stand here, ready to take on the world and all its challenges. We gather here today to celebrate our achievements and to commemorate the hard work and learning we have endured. Today is not just a celebration for us, but also a celebration for those who have helped shape us, mold us, and who have prepared us for this impending journey. Fellow classmates, today is a momentous occasion for all of us, and we are about to embark on a little something called life. When I first learned that I would be salutatorian and would have to deliver a speech at graduation, I immediately took to the internet to figure out what I should say in my speech. I had so many different ideas and thoughts running through my head at the time, and I couldn't find the right words to say. I wondered, am I going to reminisce on the school year? Should I share my most memorable experiences? Am I going to bore the audience to death and put them to sleep? And most importantly, will I have the strength to stand up in front of all of you without falling to pieces? But after doing some researching, I quickly realized that what I should say about this class could not be found on the internet, or anywhere for that matter. Class of 2015, you're one of a kind. Today is no small feat. We've been looking forward to this day since our first day of high school, and for some of us, it's been marked in our calendars since our first day of kindergarten. Although there were times when we questioned whether or not we were actually ready to become adults and make decisions on our own, the day we've been anticipating is finally here, and for most of us, it will be one of the most life-altering events we have ever experienced. We have juggled school, jobs, sports, and extracurricular activities throughout high school, and as an athlete myself, it's been no easy task. But we managed to get the job done, and it goes to show our hard work and dedication to education throughout these past 4 years. We began high school as children, and we will leave here today as adults. It's crazy to think about, but there's no turning back now. When I first moved to Aviano the summer before my junior year, I didn't know what to expect. I never lived overseas before, and I definitely had never attended a school with a graduating class of less than 200. I expected it to be rather different. Over the past 2 years, I've made some of the best memories, and I have created friendships that will last me a lifetime. Looking at you today, class of 2015, I'm finally starting to realize that I may never see any of you again, and that breaks my heart. I've made some of the most memorable experiences with you all, and it's going to be hard to leave that all behind. Although I have not had a chance to personally get to know each and every one of you, I wouldn't want to be part of any other class. Cole, thank you for always being here for me. Whether we were having a heart-to-heart or discussing what we were wearing to prom, I could always count on you to listen. Tasha, you were one of my best friends when I moved here, and I'm thankful for our friendship. Sorry for being so quiet. McKenna, we were the junior girls when we first moved here, and I'll always remember our lunch dates right outside of the pool together. We always seem to be thinking the same thing, and I can't thank you enough for being such a great friend these past 2 years. If I had the time, I would thank each of you individually, but you know who you are, and you all have a special place in my heart. It brings me great joy to face you all today, because I know that the future is bright for each and every one of you. There is no doubt in my mind that you will all be successful in your future endeavors, and that you will be a lasting imprint in someone's life. We may be going separate ways, but I hope that one day we will cross paths again. We must not forget those who have helped us along the way. To my teachers, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You've unselfishly taken time to share with us your knowledge, and you've challenged us to reach new heights. You've allowed us to come into your classrooms after school to make up late work, and you've taken the time to explain assignments to us, sometimes repeatedly because we weren't paying attention. You took time out of your day to make sure that we stayed on the road to success. On behalf of myself and the class of 2015, we give you our sincere appreciation for preparing us for this very moment. You instilled in us life lessons that we will take with us into this next chapter of our lives. This moment would not be possible without you. And today, as we receive our diplomas, we thank you. To our coaches, thank you for showing us that school is more than just academics. Because of you, we have learned the true value of teamwork, determination, and perseverance. To our counselors, thank you for being a listening ear and making sure that we stay on track. Without you, some of us would not be sitting here today. And to our principals and office staff, thank you for making sure that the school ran smoothly and for being a constant support. A special thank you to my family. Mom, Dad, thank you for being the guiding light in my life. I can't find the words to express how incredibly grateful I am for your unconditional love and support. For the past 18 years, I've looked up to you both to lead me in the right direction, and the values you instilled in me have helped me make some of the most important decisions in my life. I wish there was a word or phrase to describe how thankful I am for you, a word that describes the immense comfort and encouragement you have given me throughout my life. My number one goal these past 4 years has been to make you proud, and I hope I accomplished that. To my older sister, Shanice, thank you for being my role model. Not a day goes by that I don't appreciate how blessed I am to have you as a sister. To my little brother, Quentin, I know we always don't see eye to eye, but there's no one else I would rather pick on every now and then. And to my family who traveled here all the way from South Carolina, thank you for being here for this momentous occasion. It means the world to me. In a few minutes, we will walk across this very stage, the palms of hands and smiles on our faces, entering this new thing called real life. Some of us will go on to attend our dream college. Some of us will join the military, get a part-time job, while other of us will take time to savor the moment just a little while longer. We must remember those who have stood by our sides along the way. They are the ones who deserve the real celebration. As we leave here today, I would like to leave each and every one of you with a challenge. My challenge to you is that you do whatever you can to reach your full potential. We may not reach it today or tomorrow or 2 years from now, but if we put in effort to do so, imagine what a difference we could all make. Our future is bright, but it's up to us to make it even brighter. To conclude, I would like to leave you with a quote. The best days of our life is the one in which you decide your life is your own. No apologies or excuses, no one to lean on, rely on, or blame. The gift is yours. It is the amazing journey, and you alone are responsible for the quality of it. This is the day your life really begins. Fellow classmates, believe it or not, our journey is just beginning. The introduction of our book has just ended. It's time to turn the page and to begin reading. Congratulations, class of 2015. May your futures be filled with joy and achievement, and I wish you all the best of luck. We did it.
Then people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow. If we let them, we help them in return. I don't know if I believe that's true.
Good morning. My name is Aviano, and I'm the senior class secretary. It is my pleasure to introduce an inspirational young man as Aviano Middle High School's 2015 valedictorian. Aaron Cole Capps was born on January 30th in Tucson, Arizona. He attended 2 middle schools and 3 high schools. He attended Guam High School, MacArthur High School in San Antonio, and arrived here in Aviano last summer. He participated in soccer, volleyball, and swim this year, and was captain of the swim team both in San Antonio and here at Aviano. He is a senior class representative and co-captain of the robotics club. He received numerous awards, most recently the Academic Athlete of the Year here at Aviano, and maintained a 4.19 cumulative GPA. He is going on to study mechanical engineering at the University of Texas in Austin. It is my honor to welcome Aviano's valedictorian, Aaron Capps, to the stage. Thank you.
When I first arrived here in Aviano, I didn't expect to be standing up here delivering a speech. In fact, the thought would have terrified me, and it still does. Once I found out, I asked if it was optional. Obviously it's not. So, Mahatma Gandhi once said that whatever you do in life will be insignificant, but it is very important that you do it in peace. In this universe, and in all that we do in the incredibly small amount of time that we have been here or will be here, our actions mean little to nothing. To some, this may seem like an awfully grim way to help bring 2015's year to an end. However, I consider it anything but. What does it mean to be insignificant? Does it mean to be 1 in 7 billion? Does it mean to be 1 in 40? Does it mean to be 1? Is being insignificant what it means to be human? This concept generally brings with it a negative connotation, as we live for meaning instead of bringing meaning to our lives. Everything we generally do has a meaning, or we are given a meaning by someone else to live up to, but in this way we get snared. We don't get past these concepts, as this is all we've ever known. We lose the ability to create our own meaning in the pursuit of some idea given to us or in a search for meaning. We don't expand our horizons. It seems as if we are trapped either way, concerning ourselves too much with our own insignificance or with becoming entrenched in the ways that we are taught by those surrounding us. Despite what it may seem, my goal here isn't to tell everyone they aren't important, I swear. The purpose of my speech today is to provide us all the opportunity to step back and put what we know in perspective. To realize that insignificance isn't necessarily a detrimental idea, and that it can be constructive, helping us add meaning to our own lives. To realize your own insignificance is a truly humbling experience. We can use the humility we gain as a way to improve our own lives and avoid the arrogance that might arise, as arrogance is a virtue most would prefer to avoid. In addition to the humility we receive from this stepping back and from the combination of coincidence and accidents that have brought us here today, and from our short time here, there comes a freedom. An opportunity to make the most of the time we have available, to add meaning to this seemingly meaningless world, and to provide significance to others in an otherwise insignificant moment. The insignificance you can feel amongst 4,000 others is incredible, and the insignificance many of us will feel when moving to our colleges may feel all-consuming. This isn't to say ignore insignificance. It is to say you have the ability to overcome it, to take it, to use it to your advantage, and to gain release from the petty struggles we face on a daily basis. Create a meaning for yourself. Create a meaning for yourself. Be it through creating significance for others or some other avenue. It's yours to create. Take advantage. What we have here is precious, and being insignificant is actually quite an awe-inspiring and freeing concept. It allows us to break from conventional ideas, to challenge what we are taught, to drive us to greater heights, to strive for self-actualization, defining our own meaning in order to feel significance in such an insignificant place. This speech may be forgotten within the year, an insignificant thing. But I feel that it was important I presented it, following Gandhi's advice. Don't allow this speech to change your mind concerning any ideas, but think about it. Fight the temptation to immediately dismiss what I say. I hope you find something in this mess that's helpful. If not, I apologize. If you take anything away from this, however, take the idea of your own insignificance and use it to improve yourself and to find your own insignificance. Personally, the transition between my last school and Aviano cemented this concept into my mind. Spending my final year in high school helped me find significance after 2 years of not feeling it. Small actions are gigantic, but the impact People may or may not remember them a year later, but the impact they have is immeasurable. I remember the first person that spoke to me upon arriving here, and that was Rita Stewart. The people who helped me on my first day, Annalise and Abby. A volleyball team captain that owes me a pair of socks, Andre. But in all seriousness, the teachers, the students, Aviano in general, understands how to give this sense of significance in this world of insignificance. I received as warm a welcome as I could have ever asked for. I had support the entire year. I hope it was as fulfilling for you as it was for me. The people I've spent my senior year with are capable of creating significance in their own lives and in the lives of others, for which I'm eternally thankful. Thank you again.
Hello, my name is Adam Chavez. I'm the class of 2015 president. It is my extreme honor to introduce our guest speaker, Ms. Ann Hillstead. Ms. Hillstead was raised as a Dodge student. She graduated from Torrejon High School in Madrid, Spain in 1980. She attended St. Olaf College and earned a bachelor's degree in English, literature, and writing. After graduating, Ms. Hillstead taught for a year and a half in the state of New York. She began her career teaching in Dodds at Lodges High School, and she eventually moved and taught in Turkey and Bahrain before settling here in Aviano for 21 years. This year she retires after 28 years of Dodds. She has influenced students' lives as not only a teacher but also as a coach. She has coached 4 European Championship winning teams with her husband, Hans Hillstead. In the classroom, Ms. Hillstead has inspired students to grow into their own people and have their own opinions. She has done this through the Walkabout Project. It has changed the lives of so many students over the years, including myself. I personally have known Ms. Hillstead since the day I was born. She visited me in the hospital. I have not known an Aviano High School without her. She will be greatly missed. Please give a warm welcome to Ms. Ann Hillstead.
Let's get serious now. This moment, this is it. This is the field of lupines, remember? Remember that? Parents, grandparents, yes. The field of bright purple lupines is a metaphor from a poem called For a Traveler by Jessica Greenbaum. In it, she describes a simple moment, walking into a field of lupines, where she finds herself completely fulfilled and in love with the world. Do you feel it?
the luminous of this moment. Enjoy it. Look at each other. Look around. See everything. This moment will never come again. Recognize it. Stay completely present in it. After today, the group of you will never all be in the same place again. The impact of this occasion, like a gentle breath on a dandelion, will scatter you across the globe. Enjoy this moment. 35 years ago, I stood on a stage similar to this one at my own high school graduation. I honestly don't remember much about the particulars of the occasion, except that just like you, I was worried that I was going to trip coming up the stairs. And I was more concerned about what was going to happen after graduation than I was about the guest speaker. You know what I'm talking about? In August, I told you that this year was going to go by quickly, and that you needed to enjoy each other and revel in the days and minutes and hours you have to spend with your classmates and your families. I told you that you'd blink and you'd be here in this place, ready to walk across the stage. Actually, it was chilly, but you get what I mean. You didn't believe me at the time. You were just so excited and relieved to finally be seniors. But in the last few frantic months, college acceptances and walkabout presentations, it's begun to make sense to you how quickly time flies. Not a single one of you is 100% sure you know exactly where you will be 1 year from today. Our joke is, of course, neither do I. We're in this together now. We are in this together, but times are vastly different for you than they were for me 35 years later. Vastly different for you 35 years later than they were for me when I first jumped off the cliff you're getting ready to jump off today. Parents, that was also a metaphor. There's going to be no cliff diving tonight. When I graduated from high school back in the last century, there was no internet. Well, it was out there somewhere, but we didn't know about it yet. There was one computer in my high school, and it filled the whole classroom. The telephone at my house had a cord on it. You guys remember the stories about me pulling the cord along and hiding the phone in my room so I could have some privacy. Phone booths still existed, and we used them. We didn't buy our prom dresses online. Our mothers made them. There was no Twitter or Snapchat. We wrote and folded notes and letters to our friends. And there have been so many changes in schools. When I first started teaching, I used chalkboards. If I wanted to show a movie, I had to check a TV and a VCR on a cart out of the library and roll it down in my classroom. We used overhead projectors and ditto machines. There are people here in the audience who will remember the smell of ditto sheets. You guys don't even know what they are. I was probably the first journalism teacher in Dodea to use computers in the classroom, and we still had to literally cut and paste because there was no desktop publisher. Remember this? The gesture, the telephone that Miss May's 6th grade students didn't quite understand this year? Those kids are only 6 years younger than you are. That's how fast things change. Time flies. It's exponential. I told you so. I wish that the mere fact that I've made the trip around the sun 35 times more than you have would afford me the ability to give you some broad, sweeping advice. Something like 10 tips for better living. That was actually the speech I started to write. That was version 1.0. There are no big answers, though. There is no handbook. As much as I'd like to tell you how to do this thing called life, I really can't. It's a trip you have to take on your own. I've told you parts of my version for the last 9 months. Now you get to tell your story. Here are just a couple of thoughts for you to take with you on your way. You didn't think I was going to let you get away that easy, did you? I worry that your generation has heard too much about what you need to do next, and that because of this, you don't always make deliberate decisions of your own, nor do you take responsibility for your decisions. I felt this year that some of you were paralyzed by the expectations of others, but also so used to being told what to do that you didn't speak up for or advocate for yourselves. Your parents and teachers and coaches have been great advocates for you, but from now on, you are your best advocate. Get used to it. It's on you now. A lot of people will tell you that the secret to life is figuring out who you are. There are two problems with following that path. First of all, it allows a justification of inactivity and downright laziness in what I ultimately see as a selfish pursuit of self. And secondly, it makes you feel special and deserving of privilege. I've never lied to you, and I'm telling you now, there is no excuse for laziness, and you are not special. No more special than the 7 billion other people on the planet, right, Aaron? Do you want to do something with your life? You're going to have to work hard. I want you to know, as much as I'm a huge advocate for self-advocacy and looking inward and finding quiet time to think and listen to the little voice in your head or your heart, ultimately, life is not so much about discovering yourself as it's about making yourself. It's about work. The questions you have to answer are, who do you want to be? And what impact do you want to make on the world? Remember the last line in Mary Oliver's poem? Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Wow, that line is powerful. Your one wild and precious life. It takes my breath away. Who do you want to be? What impact do you want to make in the world? Not how much do you want to earn, or what do you want to own, or where do you want to live, but much more simple and basic. Who do you want to be? What impact do you want to make? I can't tell you how fulfilling it has been for me to call myself a teacher for 30 years. It's exactly what I was meant to do. I was meant to serve and help and work with people. I answered the questions, and then I found a way to make myself into a teacher. You guys know, because you've heard some of my introvert stories, it didn't come naturally to me. I got a lot of help along the way, and I had to push myself outside my comfort zone over and over again in order to do it. The only thing that I ever really brought to the table was that I was a caring, nurturing person who could make other people feel good. I loved to read and I loved to write, but I was painfully shy when I was your age. No one ever would have imagined that I had it in me to teach. Not even me. Even in college, I remember one time a professor telling an audience that if they wanted to hear me, they were going to have to lean forward in their seats. Now look at me. I'm speaking in a whole airplane hangar full of people. My college speech class was excruciating, but probably the best preparation I'd had for teaching. I had to force myself to take it. It was so incredibly outside my box. Pretty much as far outside my box as the skydiving thing was last summer. It was a lot more difficult though. Scooching your butt off the edge of an airplane door frame is crazy hard, but once you do it, the rest is going to happen, whether you want it to or not. Right, Cass? Right, Jasmine? I had to keep going back to that speech class. I had to keep giving speeches for a whole semester, and I never felt the thrill or the exhilaration I felt when I landed after skydiving. It was often just a relief. It was hard work. It was a part of making myself. And here's a secret I've never told anyone. I only got a B in student teaching. I I was terrified of my seniors the first year I taught. I was really a pretty ordinary student teacher. It wasn't that I didn't try. It wasn't that I didn't want to teach. It was simply that I wasn't confident or strong enough. I still had a lot to learn. I didn't get it right the first time. You guys know, though, I'm pretty good at it now. So, why does this story matter? Why am I telling you this? Because you need to know definitively that you must make yourself, and that it's hard work. No one gets it all right the first time through. Nothing worth having is easy. You have to work. Hollywood and society and even schools with their leave no child behind provisions have lied to you. Out in the real world, you have to work if you want to make yourself, if you want to make an impact. You have to work harder than you ever worked in high school. I'm talking about the kind of work that involves being mentally and physically exhausted at the end of the day. But at the same time, I'm also talking about a level of satisfaction that fills you completely. That satisfaction in itself is a lupine moment. What you put into your life and your work and your relationships mirrors the level of satisfaction you get back. And it can be truly amazing. If you work at life, at making yourself, at making an impact, you will be fulfilled. Don't forget, the world doesn't owe you anything. Jobs aren't out there just waiting for you. No college coach is going to walk into the local gym looking for you. No one cares that you played football in high school. An employer won't seek you out and try to win you. That only happens on the big screen. In the real world, you have to work hard and sell yourself. Today, the slate is wiped clean. You get to make yourself. Who are you going to be? What impact are you going to make? You don't have to know the answers right now. No one expects you to. I only expect you to understand that the questions are everything. Questioning and setting goals and working hard. These have to be a huge part of what guides you through life. And the answers and the goals may very likely change along the way, as they've changed for me in recent months. Have the wisdom and the courage to listen to both your head and your heart. Find balance and forge ahead. Along the way, there are going to be countless lupine moments. I was so eager and bound to live my life when I was your age that I didn't stand still in the field of flowers for that nanosecond it takes to step back and realize that this moment in time is meant to be breathed in and remembered throughout my life. I didn't learn until I was much older to do that metacognitive thing that we've talked about, when you step out of the instant and think about what is happening and going on around you, and just breathe it all in, to live in the moment, to take a mental selfie, if you will, to capture the emotions, to capture the feelings. Now I see those moments coming, and I am able to step back to see myself living them. Sometimes they are big moments, like standing on the sideline at the beginning of the European Division II volleyball championship game, or this one here today in Hangar 3. Sometimes they are simple ones, and we have to be more deliberate about stopping and living those moments too. A special Valentine's Day party in my classroom, planting a tree in the school garden. Moments like those are ones I will always carry in my heart. Remember the other day in class when we did our last daily poetry session? Every final day of school is special. Every senior class is unique, but that was my last final day. I stopped while you were writing, and I watched you. I looked at your faces, still eagerly writing in your journals after 90 block periods of English during the year, and it meant everything. It meant everything that you still wanted to be there in my classroom, that you still wanted to talk about poetry. I wish this for you, that whatever the answers to your questions are, you remember that you've got to go all in pursuit of the answers. Here's one last metaphor for you. Scooch your butt right out of that comfortable airplane. You have one chance at this life. Do it with all your heart and make a point to be deliberately present in the moments that matter. Remember the field of lupines. And remember this too. The tassel goes right to left. Once a saint, always a saint. Thank you.
On behalf of the graduates of 2015, class representatives, parents, teachers, and all of us here today, I'd like to thank Ms. Hilstead not only for speaking today, but for all of her work in the classroom.
Good morning, Aviano. I'm Annalisa Hart, and I was this year's Public Relations Officer. One of the beautiful things about Aviano is the many unique traditions we have. The rose ceremony is one of these traditions during which the seniors give roses to the people who have inspired and helped them grow during the past 4 years. This sign of appreciation is our way of showing our gratitude and love to those who mean the most in our lives, and my personal favorite Aviano tradition. Buongiorno a tutti, mi chiamo Annalisa Harden. Una delle belle cose di Aviano è che ci sono moltissime tradizioni uniche. La cerimonia delle rose è una tradizione delle consegne dei diplomati, durante la quale i diplomati consegnano rose alle persone che li hanno aiutati in questi 4 anni di scuola superiore. Questo segno di apprezzamento è il nostro modo di ringraziarli. Classe del 2015, potete ora offrire le vostre rose a coloro che vi hanno aiutato e amato. Class of 2015, you now present your roses to your loved ones.
I would like to thank the Aviano Middle High School Symphonic Band for playing and sharing their talents today. 2 seniors will play their final time with our band. I'd like to have Jamie Raymond and Alana Lewandowski leave this stage with their seniors and come and play the band piece, Toccata for Band.
Good morning, good afternoon. My name is Kenneth Harvey. I'm principal of Aviano Middle High School. I want to welcome you all again to this wonderful occasion. Graduates, this has been a truly wonderful year with you. We are almost to the end, and I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking. This is the certification of the diplomas. By the power vested in me by the Department of Defense Dependent Schools, I have reviewed the transcripts of these students and certified that they have fulfilled the DoDEA graduation requirements and are ready to receive their diplomas. Congratulations.
Joshua Michael Thompson. Josh is a creator of this year's senior video and one of our resident techies. He plans to enroll in Wiregrass, Georgia Technological Institute, where he will pursue a degree in media technology. Marcus DeAndre Brown. One of our stellar athletes, Marcus will remain in Italy with his family and attend UMUC with plans to ultimately join the military. Cody Charles Price. Cody is delaying admission to Texas A&M to attend Scottsdale Community College, where he has an opportunity to participate in the All-Star Cheering Competition. His long-term goal is to study political science. Maria Cassandra Awalt. Cassie will be attending James Madison University in Harrisonburg, Virginia, where she plans on following her passion for politics by double majoring in political science and international relations, working toward a career in diplomatic relations. Jamal Kareem Thomas Jr. Jamal entered Aviano Middle High School as a much shorter 6th grader. Another great contributor to our sports programs, he leaves us to attend the University of Dubuque, where he plans to study sports management. Chase Cottingham. Chase will also be attending the University of Dubuque in Dubuque, Iowa. Currently, he plans to enroll as a liberal arts student. He is another great athlete we will miss at Aviano High School. Brady Alexander Milligan. Brady is the newest member of the class of 2015, arriving only in January. He plans to stay in Italy a while and work and travel while taking classes at UMUC, eventually returning to the U.S. to pursue a degree in geology. Dondre J. Peoples.
Athlete of the Year, has, I'm sure, great memories of many AMHS sports events. He leaves big shoes to fill as he heads to the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa. Jaden Cale Raymond. These are Jaden's parting words. Being a military brat is a lifestyle that you were born into based on a choice that your parents made. You are along for the sometimes wild ride. 16 of the 17 years of my life spent overseas. Time to move on to Hawaii. Aloha. Christopher Jordan Prenti. Chris was in Mrs. Shaw's first grade class at Aviano Elementary School and is now graduating from Aviano High School with many other schools in between. He will remain in Italy with his family and work until APCS. His ultimate goal is to be an automotive technician. Francis Apolloson. Aviano is Francis' third high school, and his running time gets faster every time he moves. I expect that to continue as he enters San Diego State University, but the counseling center will seem empty without him there every lunch period working on his AP Physics. Matthew Jason Lister. After earning endorsements for his accomplishments in technology at Aviano, Matt plans to pursue a career in computer information systems, and as Matt says, getting as many Cisco certificates as he can. Colin John McDermott. Colin is heading to the Middle of America and Black Hills State University, where he will begin a program focusing on sports medicine and therapy. He hopes to complete his degree at the University of Central Florida. Samantha Rivera. Sam will be busy working and going to school in California. She's also excited about learning to drive and getting her driver's license. With her passion for reading and writing, she hopes to write professionally someday. Reva Karen Stewart. Reva may have been the person who greeted you when you entered the front office this year, where she worked as part of her work experience project. She plans to continue helping others as a tour guide for visiting family members. One of her destinations this summer is the World Expo in Milan. Ruben Lopez. Ruben could be a statistical measure of Dodia's educational goals. He's been educated in Korea, Germany, and Italy, and entirely in Dodd schools. Now he's heading to the University of San Diego where he plans to study psychology.
Kayla Ann Henshaw. Kayla is leaving Aviano High School in JROTC for the University of New Mexico, where she plans to major in biology. Her long-term goal is to join the Air Force as a doctor. Victoria Ann Vivo. One of our star basketball players since her sophomore year, Vic hopes to continue playing at the University of Dubuque, where she will major in criminal justice. Cecily Alexis Friesen. Cecily will attend Arizona State University where she will major in psychology. Her long-term goal is to join the Air Force as an officer and work in the field of mental health. Gloria Curtis. Coming from many years in Italian schools, Gloria enrolled at Aviano speaking much more Italian than English. After 2 years and lots of work, now she's truly bilingual. She plans to remain in Italy and work. Dimitri Akil Dawson. Dimitri attended Aviano schools from 3rd grade to 9th grade and returned this year to graduate with his class of 2015. He will be attending Purdue University to study movement and sports science in preparation for a career as a physical therapist. He also hopes to gain a spot on the track team as a sprinter. Derek John Jackson. Derek, another of our senior multi-sport athletes, will be heading to Daniel Webster College in New Hampshire, where he plans to major in business administration. Kylie Irizarry. Kylie joined us last year, and after graduation is looking forward to enjoying Italy while taking classes in pursuit of a career as a dental lab technician. Taja Michaela Dodson. First thing first for Taja. Taja is looking forward to getting her driver's license this summer before she moves to Tuscaloosa and the University of Alabama, where she will study marine biology. Lewandowski. Alana enrolled in Aviano in the 2nd grade, and since that time has performed in over 40 plays and musicals. She plans to continue doing that by majoring in music at the University of Dubuque. Alana is receiving an honors diploma. Vanessa Antien. Vanessa will remain in Italy with her family and attend the University of Maryland, transferring next year to California State University in Sacramento. Christine Delantar. Christine is heading to the Midwest to attend North Dakota State University, where she plans to major in architecture. Jocelyn K. Hernandez. Jocelyn is ready for a break and is looking forward to taking some time off, getting a job, and perhaps taking a few university courses. When she returns to the U.S. next year, her plan is to enlist in the Air Force. Adriana Nicole Ramey.
Adriana will remain in Aviano next year and attend UMUC. Then she plans to transfer to Oklahoma University and pursue a degree in pharmacology. Eventually, she is hoping to work in the military.
Sarah Jane Pestolo.
Sarah will leave the Saints to become an Aggie at Texas A&M in College Station, Texas. She plans to study engineering to prepare for a career in the science, technology, engineering, and math fields. Sarah is receiving an honors diploma.
McKenna May Manker. McKenna's newfound passion for fitness she discovered running with her mom for charity this year is only part of what makes her such an authentic student of life. We will miss her as she continues her learning at the University of Alabama. Gabriella Crosby. Gabby is returning to the U.S. to work and go to school. Her future plans include earning a degree in computer graphics so that she can work in advertising. Courtney Paige Wilson. Courtney came to Aviano High School as a 10th grader after being first in German and then in Italian schools. She will attend Gonzaga University in Spokane, Washington. Is it any wonder she'll be working on proficiency in her 4th or 5th language? Courtney is receiving an honors diploma. Jasmine Alexis Cole.
Jasmine is a native Texan who came to Aviano her sophomore year. She has certainly left a legacy as the Female Athlete of the Year with many memorable sports events, the best of which were the volleyball championships this year. She is heading to the University of Dubuque to major in biology.
Shamira Nishan Lane.
Our salutatorian and student government president, Shamira, will be missed as she heads to her dad's alma mater, the University of South Carolina in Columbia, where she will pursue a degree in nursing. Shamira is receiving an honors diploma.
Victoria Abigail Cole.
Abigail is attending the University of Arizona, where she's majoring in history. Her long-term goal is to earn a law degree and work in adoptions.
Erin Cole Capps.
Aaron, our valedictorian and a star athlete, will return to Texas, where he will attend the University of Texas in Austin, majoring in mechanical engineering. Aaron is receiving an honors diploma.
Adam Christopher Chavez.
Adam is a hometown boy, born and raised in Aviano. He started kindergarten in our school the same year it opened. He will attend Oregon State University in Corvallis, Oregon, where he will be part of the College of Forestry studying renewable materials and conservation. He hopes to someday design and build furniture from repurposed materials.
Sabrina Alicia Schweitzer.
Sabrina has the rare distinction of having both a driver's license and a car. She also joined the softball team this year, never having played before, and ended the season starting in the championship game. She will attend Florida State University, pursuing majors in biology and psychology. Sabrina is receiving an honors diploma.
Annalisa Noel Harden.
Annalisa, a resident thespian, will continue her passion for the theater in New York, where she will attend Marymount Manhattan College on a talent scholarship, working to earn a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Acting.